Another car special here. Sometimes it's the only space I can find, plus I can charge my phone while I'm doing it. Job 22:21, a powerful verse, says, agree with God and be at peace. Some versions say submit to God and be at peace. Same thing. It's letting God's report be the one that we agree with. God speaks life to us. You know, our heart can speak things to us. 1 John 3:20 says our heart can condemn us, right? So we have reports coming to us from all sides. And sometimes, you know, your heart will prompt you in truth, but sometimes your heart still will compete with something that God is prompting you in, and something of faith. Your heart will have a report, and faith might speak a different report. And often it's about our own selves. We might feel condemned, and God comes near, and we know his voice. Jesus said, John 10:27, my sheep know my voice. And God might whisper to you and say, no, you're forgiven. I want you really to embrace this forgiveness. I want you to walk in this report of my forgiveness over you and be free. You know, to agree with God, that takes faith, because sometimes the world will be speaking one thing, your heart will be speaking something, and then God speaks something, and you say, you know what, Lord, despite what I'm feeling, I agree with your report, and I will walk in that, and I will be that person. You know, Joshua, Zechariah 3:1-5 speaks of Joshua, the mighty warrior, having been condemned and accused even by the devil. And it was an angel that rebuked the devil and said, no, this is what God speaks over Joshua. This is the truth. Isaiah, a great mouthpiece of God, a prophet, a voice of God. He said, Lord, I am of unclean lips. God touched his lips with a hot coal, and God said, no, you're a spokesperson for me. If we say yes to God, Job 22:21, if we submit, if we agree with God, we will be at peace. We will find our true selves there. One way to do that is to recognize the things that God says about life, to see with spiritual eyes, as we're called to in 2 Corinthians 5:16 and 2 Corinthians, 5:16 and 5:7. We live by faith, not by sight. You know, Hebrews 3:4, I love this. I'll end with this. It says, every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of all things. And, you know, sometimes you might look at a house and you could identify the building company that built that house. Maybe your own hands built it. But there's a perspective to say, you know, God built this house because God built everything. And there's a report just beneath the surface of life as we see it, right? Life as we see it. Joe built this. Jill did this. But then there's the report that, you know, every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. And for us to access that report and go, you know, God made this beautiful day. God has worked extraordinary things through my job or through my family. Try to get behind what it is that people have done. Every house is built by someone, right? And get to that report that says, but God is the builder of all things. And start to say yes with God about things in life that access that report of God. And as we start to see with spiritual eyes more and more, think of people. You think, well, this guy's name is this and he works there. But then you might go, this guy's made in God's image, Genesis 1:27. He's unique. God has put eternity in the heart of this person, Ecclesiastes 3:11. God has a special destiny and name for this person, Revelations 2:17 and 19:12. This person can be a friend with Jesus Christ, John 15:15. As we start to access and speak and agree with God's report about life and about people and start to see things on the God sphere and on the God plane, we will be at peace and we will access the spirit life that God wants us to access. We'll go through that door of Jesus Christ, John 10:9. We will no longer regard things in a worldly way, 2 Corinthians 5:16, as we once did. We'll find peace there. Agree with God. God bless you.